Crease on the Audemars. Put up in the fast car. Lamborghini going too far.
Hi y'all, it's E-Class. Welcome back to my channel. So today guys, as you can tell by the title of the video, what this video is about, yes, I'm giving y'all this orange brown cut crease look today. It came out really cute today. I can tell that my skills have gotten better. I've came a long way. I was looking at some old pictures of myself. I was like, girl, what was you thinking about? But anyway, it has gotten better and I'm super proud of myself for getting better over time. It's just progress and patience, I guess, and trusting the process. But yes guys, let's get into this video. So good morning guys, how y'all doing this morning? Hopefully everyone is doing well. Well, just to kick this video off, I set my base for my shadows with the LA Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And now I'm just taking the orange out of the Morphe Bossy palette and just patting that on. Y'all, I lost my name sheet for these shades, so just bear with me. I'm just gonna say colors, so please just bear with me. But yeah, I'm using the Morphe 35m Bossy palette just in case y'all didn't hear me. But everything will be linked in the description bar down below. But now I'm just blending the edges out because I was gonna put another shade there. I was gonna go with like a yellow, but I decided not to and just took that shade and just blended it up towards my excuse me, towards my brow bone. And now I'm just taking like a little brown in the shade and just kind of like putting it into my crease. And I was having some trouble with this brown, but eventually, with a whole lot of blending, because I did a whole lot of blending to get that brown to work out, because I didn't want to have to start over. So I just made myself sit there and just work on it until I got it to where I wanted to be. So it just took a whole lot of blending. I'm talking about like 15 minutes worth of blending, just like really blending until I actually got that shade to where I wanted it to be. So now I'm taking the LA Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain to cut my crease. I was shooting for a half cut crease, but it was, these hands sometimes can get nervous and, get to moving a little too fast, but, it worked out either way. I wasn't, planning to go that high with my cut crease, but, it worked out anyway. So I just went with the look. I was like, well, this must be the look that what it's supposed to be anyway. But yeah, so I just went with it and it still came out cute and whatever. But now I'm just patting it down so I could go ahead and start adding my shimmers. And now I'm just taking that orange. It's two different shimmers, orange shimmers in the Morphe Bossy palette. There's a lighter orange and there's kind of like a burnt orange. So I'm just taking that light orange and just, putting that into the inner corner and kind of like bringing it out a little bit. And the next shade I'm gonna be using is that darker orange. It's more like a burnt orange kind of like color, and just taking it and putting it beside it. And right here I'm just blending, trying to blend the two together, kind of marry them together so they can look as one, so they won't look like they're two separate colors, kind of like merge them in together, kind of like an ombre. But yeah, y'all gotta excuse me, it's like first thing in the morning and I sound so weird. I got some tea going that I'm gonna drink in a minute. But yeah, now I'm just taking that same brown that I put in my crease and just, blending that edge of that like burnt orange out, so it can look like just like one color, like it's just a ombre of all just one color, just real clean looking. So now I'm just taking a liner, and I think I'm using the NYX liner. Yeah, that's the NYX liner. The NYX matte liner to do a wing. And the wing, my wings always come out pretty decent, especially on that eye for some reason. I don't know why, but it still looks pretty decent. It came out pretty decent. I wasn't planning on going that far out with the wing, but either way, it happened. So just moving forward. But that's just a part of learning and being patient with myself. And now I'm using the Loreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation. I mixed two of the shades together. I think it's 525 or 535. One is too orange and one is too red. I didn't want to be running around here looking like a Oompa Loompa, and I didn't want to run around here looking like a brick wall. So I caught myself mixing the shades together to kind of like get more of my shade. The shade is still off, but you know, that's a part of learning. I'm still learning, and eventually, you know, I'm gonna get better at, you know, mixing my shade to get a better shade for myself. But yeah, I took the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 415, and that's in honey, to do my highlight. Sometimes I use 410 to highlight with, but today I just wanted to go ahead and do more on the natural side. And now I'm taking the shade 440 in the same concealer, in the L'Oreal Infallible Wear Concealer in 440, and I think that's in truffle. It's in truffle, yeah, truffle. To contour with, and it's more on the neutral side. And I've been kind of like steering away from neutral colors because you don't want to be running around here looking casket sharp, and that's what it kind of does to my face. And I stopped using them around the beginner time of me doing makeup. I guess I wasn't, you know, ready to learn how to use that yet, because it just was looking horrible. But anyway, that's what shade I used. And now I'm setting my face with the Milani setting powder in the shade 2. Really more so up under my eyes, because I crease pretty good there, because you know, up under there, them baggy eyes with them good creases in there. Yeah, I be trying to work on that skill too.
2 hours later.
Like literally 2 hours to get back to doing my makeup. As you probably can see, I tried to cut my son out of that video as much as possible, but if you can see, it's like a little piece of hair to like the right of me, and that's my little boy standing down there. He was like, I want my mommy. So, you know, I just brought him in there with me and just let him play it around while I was trying to finish this up. But yeah, I just took the that same orange I used on as my shadow, I'm using as a blush. And now I'm taking a highlighter from, a shimmer shade from the palette and using it as a highlight. Y'all, I lost the name sheet on my palette, for my palette. So just bear with me once again. Just bear with me on the shades. Just bear with me, please. But yeah, now I'm just taking a brown Wet n Wild pencil and just lining my lips. And now this is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, the NYX Butter Gloss lip gloss by NYX, and I just kept the look pretty simple, liner and gloss. That was it. But yeah, guys, if there's anything that you guys want to know about that I use that I didn't mention, everything will be listed in the description box down below, so just go ahead and check those things out down below. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more videos. And may God open up the windows and pour you out of abundance and blessings. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.